Stuck in the summer air, getting lost in the day. Feels like an escape. Whisper me sweet nothing. All the words that you say keeps me wanting to stay. The sun that feels so cold when you're not next to me. We'll go to the park